As usual, let's start with privileges. So, seize land, grant mana privileges, grant admin advisor cost reduction, and grant this privilege. It's very good here, choose either aggressive expansion or shock damage. I'll choose aggressive expansion. Now make your heir a general. I recommend to make your heir a general so he can die before your sultan. And hire free company. Build spy network on Jenne. As rival choose Jenne, heir, and third rival doesn't really matter, I would choose Timbuktu. Hire first level admin advisor. Okay, now let's wait a little. Okay, so here it is free company and you will be able to finish this mission. As you can see, it gives you a lot of claims, so you can choose your first target of conquest. Okay, now for allies. Let's wait a little more. Now, what should I do? You should right click your neighbors and check their allies. So, heir is allied with these two nations, Timbuktu is allied with no one, Yatenka isn't allied with anyone. Definitely don't make alliance with nations that are allied to your rivals. So, I will make alliance with Katsina, because it isn't allied to anyone. The best first target is Timbuktu, because if you conquer Timbuktu, you will be able to conquer Mali, and if you conquer Mali, you will be able to get these gold mines. But if you can't conquer Timbuktu because it's allied to someone's throne, I don't know, or has a lot of allies, you may also declare on heir or on those nations. I will declare on Timbuktu before it got any ally. So, conquer Timbuktu, it should be extremely easy. Just check out your ideas if you have advantage against any of your neighbor. Now I'll just siege this fort without any problems. Well, in theory I could attack them here and don't let them siege my fort, because siege racing is quite random, but I have better chances, so I think I'll just continue doing this. Yes, here we go, the war is already over. As you can see, I'm just annihilating Timbuktu. That's what quality does. Okay, 97%, let's fully conquer Timbuktu. Don't forget about money. Even if your first target was, I don't know, heir or Yatenka or someone else, you will still be able to conquer Timbuktu later, don't worry about this. After you conquer your first nation, you can complete some missions, let's do it. I will get even more claims. By the way, I get claims on Jenne, so I didn't even have to build spy network, but still it's better to do it, because if you won't be able to conquer Timbuktu then, at least you will be able to conquer Jenne. Also, if you conquer Timbuktu, you will be able to finish this mission, and that's important, so click it, but don't choose next government reform, don't do it. Instead, finish this mission. You will be able to do it because we hired advisor and focused on admin. As you can see, it gives you feudalism, so you don't have to develop it. So, about Jenne. Actually, you can conquer it even if it has a lot of allies. The most important thing is that it shouldn't ally Mali. If it's not allied to Mali, you can conquer it. Let me even show how it works. So, declare war, take Jenne. Let's wait for a little for them to come out. Just head for their capital. Ignore everything. Just conquer their capital. That's important. AI loves to siege your forts. Don't worry, it's their problem, not yours. You don't need to win siege race. You just need to siege this fort. I forgot to explain about these provinces. You'll get them from this mission, and they are Siberian frontiers. Yes, Siberian frontiers in Africa. Basically, they are free colonies. Well, you don't need any peace deal, you don't need war score, you don't need anything. Just siege Jenne. Just do it. And you will have this event. You will be able to make Jenne a vassal. It will save you some admin mana and it's quite good vassal, and it's quite easy to do it. Just need a bit of luck. Okay, so how to make it loyal? Improve relations, and you might develop it a little. Don't spend military or admin money because you'll need it. Spend only diplomatic one. I'll develop it just a little. Okay, and also it's very good time to declare on Mali. What can I say about Mali? Usually it doesn't ally anyone, and by the time you conquer Timbuktu, it's already in disaster. So it should be easy win. But that's just in this patch, I don't know how it will be in future. But still, Mali is your priority, remember this. And I'll just head for their capital. And it doesn't even have any fort, by the way. Maybe I should have waited for my main power to recover, but I didn't want to miss this moment. As you can see, there are a lot of rebels. Now just conquer your target and, well, just carpe siege a little. By the way, new reform, I recommend to choose this one, Noble Officer Corps, because it has a very good synergy with your ideas. By the way, avoid rebels, don't recommend fighting with them. By the way, about separatists, yes, there will be a lot of separatists, prepare for it, there will be tons of separatists, you may forget about your manpower, that's just feature of West African region. Jenne has some claims here, so I'll feed it these provinces. You really need to take these two gold provinces, and I recommend to take coast province, so you can have some coastline. I think that should be enough. I isolated Mali, so I can easily conquer them later. After you conquered 2 or 3 nations, you may chill for a little and kill off your rebels. There will be a lot, believe me. You need to recover your manpower. I already can embrace feudalism, let's do it. Embrace it as soon as you can. Finally, I can state this state. State this as soon as you can because it has cult. Obviously, full core, always do it. Let's reduce autonomy. As you can see, very good income. You may use this income to hire mercenaries to fight rebels. Don't forget to always check your neighbors. I've just noticed that I can easily conquer Yatenka. And that's what I'm going to do. It doesn't even have any allies. Only 2000 troops. I will use my mercenaries. I don't even have to use my professional army. Also, I found some other good targets for expansion. Jolof, Con, and maybe this tribe. Usually Songhai campaigns are quite random. Just remember to check your neighbors. That's the most important. You will conquer whole West Africa, one way or another. It's very good thing that I declared Nyetanga, because now I am in Regency Council. Well, it's RNG, it sometimes happens, not a big deal. Finally, Regency Council has ended. I will wait a little more for my manpower to recover, so I can end this disaster. Okay, here we go, I prevented disaster and I have some manpower. I think it's time to declare. I want to declare on Jolof and make a Con co-belligerent, because Con has Galt, and Galt is very important, remember this. So as you can see, they're quite far away and I can easily pick them off one by one. Easy stack wipe. And now let's go for Con. Also, by the way, I forgot about coalitions. It's not like Europe, but still, it's better to sometimes do this. Assign diplomats to improve relations. Okay, just one more province, I think it will give up. You're surrounded. Now it should. Yes, now it does. So money, provinces, perfect. And the same with Jolof. Let's fully conquer it. Okay, so how to choose next target? You already know. Right click, very big amount of troops. Small amount of troops. I found our next target. By the way, I may declare on air also. It's not very bad. New mill tech, just perfect. And by the way, I can start annexing Jenne. Let's do it. Here we go. It will take some time. Not much, by the way, not much. So, I have 4th military technology, and this tribe has only 3rd. And actually, it may be useful for my missions. Okay, I think I'll declare on this tribe, and then on this one. I have manpower for this. Yes, most nations have 3rd level military technology, and I have 4th one. Let's colonize Sina, it should work for me. I should stack wipe them, in theory. I don't know how it would be in practice, but in theory I should. Yes, stack wipe, easy. I'll use my excess mana for development. I want to develop Renaissance, and you should do it too. That was quite easy war. I didn't even do anything. I just let my vassals and allies do the work for me. I think I should delete this mercenary company, it's quite useless as you can see. Finally, truce with Mali has ended, let's fully conquer it. Again, my vassal did the most of my work. So, fully conquer, money. I think I'll take short break in my conquests, or maybe no. I can also conquer this tribe, and only then I may take a short break. Again, very good target for conquest. I think I broke the AI, they are just standing here. Just standing, they're not doing anything. Well, my vassal's AI was a bit stupid, so it lost a few battles, but still not a problem. The problem is this disaster. It will happen very soon, and I am quite afraid of it. But, thankfully, I have some military power. I'll use it here. 1, 2, 3, no disaster. Here we go. I can peace out. Didn't want to take a break because of this mission. I want to finish it. It gives you armed tradition, which is very good. And also it gives you branched missions. You can choose here whatever you like. If you choose tolerance after the last mission, if I'm mistaken, you will be able to either flip to fetishist, or fetishist won't contribute to your religious unity at all, so you won't even need to convert it. I'll choose religious. By the way, here it is, Renaissance. I can even embrace it if I want to, just need money. Just perfect opportunity. No one will help it, and that means that it's a very good idea to declare it right now. Yes, I don't have manpower at all, but there wouldn't be any better moment. Okay, I can peace out this nation, let's do it, money, and I will be able to peace out air right now, because I've already sieged their fort. By the way, they killed some of my separatists. Okay, I can do it, let's do it. Coalition, not really big. So, now I can finish this mission, and I think it's time to tell you about these decisions, colonize. You can get them after, if I'm mistaken, this mission and this mission. They take some of your development, but instead they will let you colonize some provinces. And I can embrace Renaissance, by the way, let's do it. And by the way, I'm great power now, and 4th great power even. And by the way, Portugal is here. But it's quite easy to have the same level of military technology as Europeans. As you can see, you have the same level. And Portugal can't really attack you other than through invasion or through this wasteland. By the way, you can even build some forts here, it's very good strategy. By the way, just perfect, I can declare on this nation too. Yes, I don't have manpower at all. Again, that's not a problem. Without its ally, it's nothing. And maybe I should hire free company. Yes, I want to get professionalism, but well. And by the way, now I have 25,000 troops and I can finish this mission. I am Empire now. Okay, let's peace out. And maybe let's also conquer Benin, because they don't have ally either. You might even ignore your missions, yes, they give you claims here, but if you see that some nation is quite weak, doesn't have any allies, and it's good time to strike, strike, and here we go, victory. Well, another relatively defenseless nation. Always good idea to declare on them. I can beat this nation out, let's do it. And instead I can declare on this nation. So, what to do? Now we have three options. First option is to go for Central Africa, conquer Congo. Second option is to conquer Maghreb. It's not always possible. A lot of times Spain is faster than you. But if it's possible, it's very good idea actually. Although, keep in mind that if you conquer Morocco, Spain will definitely want to declare on you. Also, in theory, you could conquer something in Ethiopia and Southeast Africa for gold. As for ideas, well, expansion idea is good obviously, because you will be able to colonize African coast. Also obviously offensive and quality ideas are very good for Songhai. Maybe not at first, but at second or third. And either religious or humanist ideas, obviously. Depends on what you have chosen in your mission tree. And about this mission branch. Try to complete it. It's quite difficult, but you should try. You should try, because it gives you awesome military bonuses. The most difficult thing here is professionalism, so you should stop relying on mercenaries after some point. To sum up this video, check your neighbors. If they're weak, declare. If they're not weak, wait for a little until they're weak. And I recommend to rush Mali for gold. Gold will make you rich, remember this. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.